Hello Saberland, Vader's Vault here, showcasing another one of our Imperial Knights. We've come to do these in several batches throughout the year, just it makes it easier on us when we take orders for them to do them all at once, since they are pretty straightforward once we get the hilts made. The latest version that we did last year for Dave, 316, also C3PO on the FX Sabers forums, was our Mark VI platform. And it had some of the features that we've done before, but I added a bar graph that followed the radius of the inner grip tube here, and it was pretty popular and well received, so many of the customers on this latest batch of IKs actually requested that feature. We're showing this one off because not only does it have that bar graph, but it's also our first V6 install in an Imperial Knight. It was very tight install to get both boards in that center core, along with the bar graph and all the extra greeblies that need to go with it. But it worked out great. What we have is a very nice, functional, standard issue Imperial Knight Saber that also allows for different colors to go with the different sound fonts and the very cool bar graph there in the middle. We're going to get this turned off in the dark here and show you guys a few of the features, namely the bar graph and a few of the different colors. Pull the kill key here.
At last, dark side is your ally.
The switch I have set to accent pad 1, so it can be set to do different things. Right now it's set to blink. It can be set to do the crystal pulse breathing or mimic the blade when it's turned on. Right now it's in sleep mode, as the blinking will actually slow down. And to wake it up, all you have to do, since this is the crystal focus, all you need to do to wake it up at a standby is just move it, and it will actually come back on into the idle sequence. And we'll get it turned on here so you guys can see that bar graph and do its full thing. Right now on this font, this is my test SD card. I use it to run a few different colors and make sure everything's working fine. The customer's SD card will be put together prior to shipping. But right now we've got our impression stopping purple mix on this font number 1. And of course on this particular font the switch is set to the breathe mode. So it does the very slow pulse and dims and brightens. And then we've got the bar graph doing the countdown sequence where it slowly builds each LED up in a block and then counts them down. Like I said, each font has a different sequence that you can set via the RICE program. The RICE port is actually on the inside of the Saber. It is accessed along with the SD card by rotating the inner core. And all that can be changed. Alright, let's get this different font. And the inside of that acrylic piece here is radiused as well, so the LEDs actually follow a curve, so that when they light up, they follow the outside curve rather than just a straight linear path.
Accessing Imperial records.
Of course, we have Mad Cow's Korriban. We get it set to a pretty pure red, very bright. We have the Luxion Tri-Rebel red, green, royal blue. So it makes for a very nice, rich, bright mixes. And all these fonts that you're hearing on here you can get at www.saberfont.com.
Accessing Imperial records.
Please support our font makers.
Hate is your ally.
This is a very nice, bright blue. A little lighter than a pure blue, but the royal blue on the Tri-Rebel is a little on the dim side by itself, so we added a tiny bit of green. And it's not quite sky blue or or cyan or anything like that, but just enough to give it that extra brightness that we feel it needs.
Accessing Imperial records. Most impressive. I can feel your anger.
Didn't change fonts, actually. For those of you interested in our sabers, And you want to talk with like-minded people and learn more about these things, you can head over to the FX Sabers forums at fx-sabers.com/forums and meet with many other people that like to talk about this.
You have done well. Simply living is a measure of success.
That is a very nice yellow blade. Pretty much any color on the spectrum that's possible with light is available and able to be mixed with the Plector Labs version 6 crystal focus and the CeX board. Please don't ask about black blades or anything like that. They're just not physically possible. We're talking about actual physical light colors available on the electromagnetic spectrum. This is what you can get. Pretty much anything you can think of. There's on the RICE programs, there's sliders that you can adjust real time to visually get your blade exactly to the shade that you want it, both for the flash effects or the blasters or anything like that are also available to change. Thanks again from Vader's Vault. Hope you enjoy the Imperial Knight Mark 6 with Crystal Focus, version 6 and color extender.